Hey, what's going on, Pat Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pat's Talk Patriots podcast. It is a Monday. It is November the let me get the correct date because it's been a long November the 17th. Happy to be here with you guys, man. We're gonna do a Jets Patriots recap tonight. We haven't had a chance to recap the game. I did recap a little bit on Friday night, I believe, with a special guest, Walter Stringer, a real good friend of mine for a few years now. He knows his draft, he knows his football. He's a Detroit Lions content creator. So when you get a chance, make sure you go check out that episode with Walt on Friday night. Had a good time talking about the big games this past week, the week 11 games, and talked about he had a big matchup this week against the Eagles last night on Sunday Night Football. So we broke down that game along with some of the other big games from the previous week. We did talk about that. So make sure you go check out that episode. It's out right now on the YouTube. We did that show on Friday night. First off, guys, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well out there. As I always say, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you are sharing the content. And make sure you are subscribed to the Cans Pat Talk Patriots podcast. Also, this show is powered by the Sportsline Media. This show is powered by the Sportsline Media. Make sure you go to their website, www.sportslinemedia.com, and make sure you check out the website as well over there and check out their YouTube. Make sure you turn those post notifications on, man, for when I go live. This Jets game this past Thursday, it was kind of weird because there was some good action on Sunday, but and then knowing the Patriots didn't play this past week, so it's kind of odd just watching football without seeing your team play. There was some good games going on last night. I like that Lions Eagles game, Broncos and Chiefs. That was a good game yesterday, and also the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Buffalo. That was a pretty good game. But on the Patriots and Jets, just to do a quick recap, Patriots won that game 27-14. Drake May was in command. Drake May and offense was in command for the most part. I actually think they could have scored more points. I think they had some missed opportunities down the stretch there, a couple drop passes, some sacks, some things. I think Drake May only got sacked one time, but I think they had more opportunities to put up more points than what they put up on that Jets team. I think overall, from an offensive standpoint, I thought the offense looked real good. Got the run game going. Trayvon Henderson had 3 touchdowns. Drake made the Stephon Diggs. Just the chemistry these guys got. He had like 8 catches for 100 something yards, I believe. Six to 8 catches he had. Had a big game. Did score a touchdown in this game. He had a touchdown in 3 straight games. They did get a tutty this week. But man, Drake May and Stephon Diggs, they're in sync. They're clicking. They are clicking, man. You can just see it growing every week. I think Kyle Williams, he got open a lot on film, but they just for some reason, him and May has not been able to connect a lot this year. Only got a couple catches. He had the big game last week, 2 weeks ago against Tampa, when he caught that big 72-yard catch to catch and run play. But other than that, Kyle Williams and Drake May have not been able to get on the same page for a big part of the season. Hopefully we get Kayshon Boutte back this Sunday at Cincinnati. Ramondre Stevenson should be back. Christian Elliott should be back. I think Austin Hooper's still in concussion protocol, but maybe he's back against the Bengals, so that's going to be interesting. Who else stood out on offense? I think Hunter Henry had a solid game. I like what I see from Pop. Mac Hollins has been balling this year. He had another good game. I thought the offensive line overall, for the most part, was solid. On the defense side of the ball, Milton Williams, he did get hurt. I'm gonna speak on the injury here shortly. Christian Barmore had a sack. I think Elijah Ponder, pass rusher, undrafted rookie. He had a sack. I thought Robert Spillane had a pretty good game. Christian Gonzalez. I actually thought that the Jets, I thought they came in with a good plan. I don't know why they didn't stick with it. Why didn't you keep running Justin Fields onto the edges? He was having so much success, and they just stopped running Justin Fields. They kept. I mean, Brees Hall was solid too, had a solid game, but I thought they should have kept running Justin Fields, getting them on the outside against those edges, Chase on the Harold Landry, because they were having success, and it's just like after that they just stopped. They stopped running them. So I actually thought the score could have been a lot more closer. I'm not gonna say they would have won it. Who knows what would have happened, but if they would have kept running Justin Fields on the edges like we're doing that first scripted drive, that was their best drive of the night. And then I think they had a drive coming out at the half too when they got the ball. But other than that, they really couldn't do much. And it's one thing we've seen from this Patriots defense. They the first drive kind of like they're asleep. They playing out real vanilla, not that aggressive, and it's just like they don't know what's coming. And a team goes down there and score on the first drive. And then the next couple of drives, it's like, okay, they kind of adjust, they make some adjustments, and they get the best of the team. But they have to get out of letting teams drive on that first drive. They have to get out of that because in a couple of weeks you're gonna be playing Buffalo. We just saw what Buffalo did yesterday against Tampa. You can't go down 7-0 against Buffalo. We've seen that. Now, crazy enough, the game that they played against Buffalo early a few weeks ago, when they played Buffalo, I think week 5, they stopped the Bills on the first drive, got the punt. But when you playing teams like Buffalo, Baltimore, uh, who else? I mean, maybe the Colts. Some of these teams that can drive and score on you, you don't want to be getting down 7-0. You can get away with it against the Jets and the Browns, Panthers, and teams like that. Falcons. You're not gonna be able to do that against some of these better teams. So they gotta. I'm gonna be interested to see this game when we get into the Bengals game this week. I want to see how they come out against the Bengals. And speaking of the Bengals, Jamar Chase suspended. He's not going to play. Now he is appealing, but he's probably not going. He's not going to play. He's spat on Jalen Brown, so let's just say he's not going to be there. Trey Henderson look like he's going to be out. He's still dealing with I think a hip injury or something like that, sports hernia or hip. He's going to be out. Cameron Taylor Britt, he's out. He had a Liz Frank injury yesterday against the Steelers, and Joe Burrow, starting quarterback, he's not going to be playing. I think Burrow will be back probably next week, but no jerk. So you be without. They'll be without Burrow. Excuse me. No Burrow, no Chase, no Hendrickson, no Cam Taylor Britt. And who else who else going to be out for the Bengals on Sunday? So the Bengals have a lot of injuries. They have a lot of injuries. Does not mean you can take them lightly. And like I said, we can get into this game Wednesday and Thursday on midweek motion, and Thursday when we do the preview. But you cannot take the Bengals lightly this week. But the Patriots were improved to what, 9-2? 9-2 in the first year of Mike Vrabel. Crazy. If you won 8 straight games, you're 3-0 in divisional play. So you're 9-2, you won 8 straight, and you're 3-0 in your division. That's good. Sky's the limit for this team. And when you look at the AFC, that's not really a team that really scared. I mean, Kansas City don't look like Kansas City. Baltimore struggled with the Browns yesterday. Denver struggles to score in the first couple of quarters. Then Bo Nix just turns magical and just turns it on late in the fourth quarter, like they did again yesterday. Chargers got injuries. I mean, nobody really in the AFC is really running away with anything. You got the Broncos and the Patriots are your top 2 seeds right now. Who thought that was going to happen? And they're streaking. Broncos are on the 8-game win streak, I think, too. And the Pats on the 8-game win streak. So nobody's really running away with anything. And it's a good possibility. I think, okay, Denver's first seed, New England 2, and then your third seed is what, Indianapolis, and your fourth seed is what, Pittsburgh. So in the hunt, you got Baltimore. Well, Kansas City's in the hunt. Baltimore's in the hunt. And your 3 wildcard teams today is the Chargers, it's the Bills, and it's the Jaguars. And I think the Texans are right behind them. And then I think it's the Ravens and Chiefs. So if the Chiefs want to get into the playoffs, then they lost to Jacksonville early on in the season. So that Jaguars loss early in the season could come back and hurt the Chiefs. It's a good opportunity. It's a good chance that Patrick Mahomes won't even be in the playoffs. You won't have to go through the Chiefs. So if I'm the Patriots, I want to get that number 1 seed. So you get that bye. I don't want the 2 seed because if Kansas City does get in, they're gonna be a 7 seed. If the Chiefs do get into the playoffs and we're ways off, we still got a month or something, and a lot of things can happen. They got to play the Colts. I know they got the Colts, Broncos, Chargers again. They got the Texans. They got some tough games coming up. Chiefs only can affect. They probably can afford to lose probably 1 game. They lose 2, they're probably done. Chiefs are probably done. They're all about done now. So I think when it comes to the playoffs, you don't want to see Kansas City or Baltimore. And I think if they can avoid Kansas City and Baltimore, the Patriots can make it to the Super Bowl. Yes, I said it. They can make it to the Super Bowl. They can make it to San Francisco, California, to the Super Bowl. If they can avoid the Ravens and the Chiefs, they have to be able to avoid them. They can avoid them, they can make it. They really can make it, man. I really believe that. Let's take a chance. Hold on. We gotta and guys, you make sure you comment too. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you're sharing the content. But it's a good chance that you probably won't even see Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. That Broncos loss yesterday really hurt the Chiefs. It really hurt them. So I was kind of rooting for Denver to lose so that the Patriots could maintain that 1 seed. Jamar, what's going on with you, bro? So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, man, in the AFC playoffs. But nobody's really running away with anything right now. I do think the Milton Williams injury is going to hurt us a little bit in terms of a pass rush. But I mean, come on now, we won't want to go the whole season without nobody getting hurt. The injury luck was getting kind of ridiculous, really. Like, come on, at some point, some players going to get hurt. You knock on wood, you might even get somebody hurt this week in Cincinnati. But you knew at some point the injury bug was going to strike. At some point, it was going to strike. And Milton Williams, defensive tackle, it didn't look like a serious injury, but the fact that he's out now on IR, that's good because now you can he's going to be out the next 4 weeks. So he's going to miss he missed the Bengals game, the Giants game, the Bills game, the Ravens game. You'll get Milton Williams back soon. 1 second. Let's take a break and get our sponsor up in here. 1 second. Let's get to our sponsor. Introducing Black Diamond Concentrate from the Diamond Collection, a premium mineral supplement crafted to elevate your hydration experience, infused with 77 essential minerals and naturally alkaline to a pH of 10. It delivers powerful, reoccurring electrolytes to support optimal wellness. Formulated with no dyes, sweeteners, or artificial flavors, Black Diamond Concentrate is 100% natural. Just 2 dropperfuls added to a standard 16.9-ounce bottle of water can transform the way you hydrate. Order today at www.poweredbytmb.com and use code KENSPATSALT at checkout to receive 20% off your purchase. Now back to the show. Guys, make sure you go check out the Black Diamond Water. Please make sure you go check that out. Link is in the description. Hit that link and use my code KENSPATSALT and get you some water, man. Get you some Black Diamond Water. It's a really good water, man. I didn't get to watch that Thursday night football game, but we did our thing. Yes, we did, Jamari. Yes, we did. Knew we would win, though. I wasn't even worried. Yep. How you feel about the Bengals matchup, Jamari, this Sunday? So, yeah, I do think the Milton Williams injury is going to affect us a little, but I think we'll be okay. In the long run, I think we'll be fine. Next man up. These other teams, I mean, the Bills got injuries, Chiefs got injuries, Ravens got injuries. It's no complaining. I mean, next man up. It's next man up. DJ said Patriots by 20 plus. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. 20 plus, but you told me 14. I should have said 20. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. I hope so. Sunday. We're gonna get into that as the week progresses. Early, it's only Monday. But the Bengals gonna missing a lot of people. No Cam Taylor-Britt, no Jamar Chase, no Burrow, no Trey Hendrickson. Who else? Who knows who else gonna be out for them? Bengals are a mess right now. And I don't even know why they bringing Joe Burrow back. I think they said Joe Burrow could play Thanksgiving night against the Ravens, which I don't understand that. Why would you even risk putting him out there? It's late November. You're gonna risk, and you know he's known to get hurt. You're gonna risk putting him out there for that boy to get hurt, and then you're gonna mess up going in. You could potentially put 2026 season in jeopardy for him, and you know he's known to get hurt. So I heard Jamar Chase suspended for this game. That should be good. Yeah, he's out, but I definitely got us winning for sure. We're gonna see. Like I said, we can get into that game Wednesday and Thursday. Just want to come on night, do a little recap. The Jets ain't going to spend too much more time about the Jets. That game is over with. And the Jets just benched Justin Fields for Tyrod Taylor. So, what happened when you lose to the Patriots? You get benched. When you give me a discount like that, I got to take it. You're right. Cowboys Raiders tonight. What you guys think? Cowboys Raiders tonight. Cowboys playing with heavy hearts, what the league really is with Marshawn Nealon, the defensive end for the Cowboys that's not here with us anymore. You got the Raiders coming off an embarrassing loss to the Broncos, the game that I think the Raiders should have won on Thursday Night Football 2 weeks ago. They had Denver right there. They just kept missing opportunities. And as I always say, bad teams find ways to lose games. So I think that's what the Raiders did. Denver gave them every opportunity to win that game, and they couldn't do it. I want to see if they can. Cowboys got a new defense. Jamari Kennedy scared of sense. Cowboys got some new pieces on defense. Got Quentin Williams, Logan Wilson. I think Overshawn is back tonight. Overshawn is back tonight. D says Cowboys 3.5. I like that. Yeah. I don't know, man. The thing about Dallas is you don't know. I mean, we all thought they were going to beat Arizona a few weeks ago, and what happened? Jacoby Brissett came out there and lit them up. So, I mean, we don't know. You just never know in this league, man. And I think the Raiders are more talented than what the Cardinals beat them with a couple weeks ago. It was really just Marvin Harrison, Jacoby Brissett, and McBride. I think the Raiders got a little more. Max Crosby and, Bowers, Geno, Genty. I think the Raiders got a little more. So, I mean, Raiders got a good chin. I'm not going to sleep on the Raiders tonight, but I think the Cowboys. I gotta feel this. This one's gonna get ugly. Dallas playing with heavy heart. They can come out and play hard tonight. DJ, if we could beat Cincy with that team we had last year and Gerard Mayo, we can win this year. Any given Sunday, guys, that's the same as that Cincy team too. Nobody knew. Hey, y'all laughing? Hey, any given Sunday. Hey, Sunday for the last on a watch party when Cincy go down and score 7-0 on the first drive, and then next thing you know it's 10-0. I want y'all to be saying the same thing. Any given Sunday, man. At some point, you ain't gonna be able to go down 0-7 against some of these teams. I'm not saying I'm scared of Cincinnati. I'm not scared of Cincinnati. It's just any given Sunday, I feel like we're bound for, a hiccup here soon. Maybe that hiccup don't come till you play Buffalo or Baltimore. But we shall see. If we punt the ball one time, I'd be mad. And this would be the game where we struggle when you play in the Bengals defense is terrible. I mean, Pittsburgh put up some points yesterday, but I actually think Pittsburgh could have put up more points. A couple weeks ago, the Jets put up points on, the Bears put up points on. This defense is horrendous. I think they just lost their best corner and Cam Taylor Britt. So this Bengals defense is horrendous. Pick the over on whoever you got in your picks this week. Ken wants us to lose. No, I don't want us to lose. I'm just speaking from a realist standpoint. Like, we cannot continue to go down 0-7, and I feel like we bound for a lot. Why would I want us to lose? I never said I'm scared of Cincinnati. I'm just saying, like, even if they had Chase, I still would pick us to win the game. I'm just saying, like, I feel like we're bound for a loss at some point. Ken said he tired of this win streak. He ain't used to. Yeah, Taylor Britt is out too. Yep. No, I ain't tired of the win streak. Hey, keep winning, but I'm just saying, I think we need to slow down a little bit. I do think so. I do think we're due for a loss. And like I said, maybe it comes between Buffalo and Baltimore. If you go through this next 4-game stretch and you 4-0, just give us the Super Bowl trophy for crying out loud. You beat the Bengals, you beat the Giants, you go to Baltimore, win, you beat Buffalo, come off the bye. I mean, why not? Just keep winning on out till February and win the Super Bowl. But a loss is coming. We know that. A loss is coming here soon. But right now, I'm riding the way. I'm enjoying it. I think we can clinch a play. Yeah, we can clinch a playoff spot Sunday. I got to look. I think so. I think I seen that too on Twitter. We can clinch a playoff spot Sunday. 10-2. You be the first 10-10 wins. That's freaking crazy. The New England Patriots, the first 10-10 wins. That just don't even sound right. Yeah, that Bills game gonna be tough. Now, I watched that game, Jamari, and Tampa gave them great field position, like on every kick. Like, I'm talking about every kick. Buffalo drove it out. It was at midfield. Not saying the Bills didn't play good, but they started at midfield a lot that game. When the Bills come to New England in a few weeks, they gonna ruin. I think the Bills going. I'm calling it right now, and y'all can clip this all you want. The Bills gonna end the streak. We'll win our next 2 games, but the Bills gonna end the streak. They coming in there, the reigning MVP. He's hearing Drake May getting all this love. We stopped their home game winning streak. Well, we stopped their home win streak earlier this year. We get them their first loss. Buffalo's coming in, and I think they're gonna smell blood when they come in. I think Bills give us that, and y'all can clip it. I think the Bills give us that first loss. Bills can give us our loss. They're gonna break the streak when they come in. I got Buffalo. Buffalo win that game, and I'm gonna go with Buffalo to win that game. I hate to look ahead, but we got about a few more weeks. If Buffalo hits, I think they'll come in there and beat us. And it's crazy that we probably won't even need that game. Probably not even gonna matter. Yeah, I think we'll beat Baltimore. We'll split. We'll split. I think we'll split. If we beat Buffalo, we lose. If we beat Buffalo, we lose to Baltimore. If we lose to Buffalo, we beat Baltimore. That's how I see it going. I think the Bills will come in. The reason why I think the Bills gonna win. Now we are coming off a bye. I keep forgetting we coming off a bye, so we got an extra week to prepare. But I don't even think we're gonna need that Bills game. If we handle our business the next 2 weeks, and let's just say, not to look ahead, but you get the 11-2, you might not, that game there might not be, well, no, I can't say you ain't gonna need it, because if the Bills only got what, 3 losses. So you probably will need that game, because then you got to play that tough Baltimore game. But let's just say the Bills lose Thursday night to Texas, or they slip up somewhere before they play us. You might, if the Bills will lose one more game, you probably won't even need that game. Yep, you probably won't need that game if the Bills can slip up one more time. But I mean, I think Vrabel's gonna plant in their head like, listen, we came in here with one goal. We came in this season with one goal: win division, host home playoff games, and get it, start a culture. So Vrabel's going to say, hey, if we beat Buffalo, that's a sweep. The division of art, that could be a hat and t-shirt game. If they beat the Bills in a few weeks, and that's a season sweep, the division is yours. So Vrabel going to have them guys ready off that bye. So maybe they beat Buffalo but lose to Baltimore the final week. Maybe that's how it goes. Cause off a bye, you get 2 weeks. The fact you get 2 weeks to prepare for Buffalo, that's big. That's big. It's real big. The fact you get 2 weeks to prepare for the Buffalo Bills. So that's gonna be interesting here coming up in a couple of weeks. But we're gonna focus on that when that game get here, man. I just want to come on night, recap a little bit of the Jets game. Get some of y'all thoughts on that. The watch party we'll be back on this Sunday at 1 o'clock. Bills, Patriots, Bills versus that tough Houston defense Thursday night, gonna be interesting. I hope CJ Stroud play, but they say he's still in concussion protocol. Maybe he's back. If he's not tomorrow, he's probably not gonna play. But they said Davis Mills been playing good for the Texans, so we'll see. And Bills just lost to the Dolphins 2 weeks ago, so any given Sunday. But yeah, watch party be back on Sunday. Got midweek motion with my guy Pat's playing on Wednesday. Me and D doing a show Thursday, a preview. So, hey man, a lot going on this week. Now Sunday we got game action. Patriots play at 1 o'clock. Back on the 1 o'clock slate, and also watch party. So make sure y'all stay up to date with that, man. So find out before I get out, Cowboys Raiders. Who y'all? I know y'all say y'all got Cowboys. I feel like tonight could be a good Cowboys win. It's time for them to win. After they came out on Monday Night Football a couple weeks ago and struggled. So I think the Cowboy, Geno Smith he's been terrible this year. Besides when he's playing the Patriots, he looks good, but he's been bad this year. I think he lead the league in interceptions. So I think I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, and I think I'll take the point. They'll win tonight. I think they might blow them out too. They might blow them out. CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, Ferguson. I did like what I seen from the Raiders defense on Thursday Night Football a couple weeks ago, but I don't know if they can duplicate that success. Cowboys coming off the bye week. Raiders coming off a mini bye. But Geno Smith, he's been terrible this year. Also, Bills got Eagles coming up, but Philly kind of it this year. Yeah, but they play Philly like later on in the year, like the game before their last game. So they play Philly right after, probably a couple weeks after us, I think. They don't play Philly before us. So we're gonna get the Bills at their best. So we're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna see what happens. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you are sharing the content. Make sure you are subscribed to the Ken's Pat Talk Pages podcast. Man, also, this show is powered by the Sportsline Media Network. Make sure you go over there, check the website out. That is www.sportslinemedia.com. And let me broadcast the sponsor one more time before we get off from here. Introducing Black Diamond Concentrate from the Diamond Collection, a premium mineral supplement crafted to elevate your hydration experience, infused with 77 essential minerals and naturally alkaline to a pH of 10. It delivers powerful, reoccurring electrolytes to support optimal wellness. Formulated with no dyes, sweeteners, or artificial flavors, Black Diamond Concentrate is 100% natural. Just 2 dropperfuls added to a standard 16.9-ounce bottle of water can transform the way you hydrate. Order today at www.poweredbytmb.com and use code KENSPATSTALK at checkout to receive 20% off your purchase. Now back to the show. That is a word from our sponsor, Black Diamond Collection. Make sure that the link is in the description. Make sure you check it out. Use code KENSPATSTALK. Get 20% off your first purchase. So, Let's see. I got the Cowboys. Raiders is terrible. Hey, we thought the Cardinals were terrible. I don't know how we lost to them. I don't know, Jamari. That was crazy. That was crazy. But guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. Get ready to watch the game. I appreciate you guys joining me tonight, man. Keep in mind also, like I said, watch party back on. Watch party is back on this Sunday, 1 o'clock p.m. Be on about 12:45 Eastern time. Be up to about 15 minutes early so we can start breaking down these Bengals, man. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some Bengals fans in the chat. We're doing our Bengals preview on Wednesday with midweek motion. I'm doing another one on Thursday with DJ. We're gonna do the Bengals preview. So start talking about these Bengals, man. No Jamar Chase, no Burrow, no Cameron Taylor Britt, probably no Trey Hendrickson. So big game this week. Patriots are looking to get to 10-2 over them Cincinnati Bengals, man. So we're gonna see what's going on. So make sure you stay up to date. Make sure you check out the website. Sportsline Media show is powered by the Sports Lounge Media. Make sure you go check it out. www.sportslinemedia.com. And also make sure you are subscribed to the Kansas Pants Talk Patriots podcast, man. Make sure your notifications are on when I go live. Appreciate that and enjoy it. I'm gonna take the Cowboys tonight. I'm gonna go 28-20 Cowboys. Dak Prescott has a big game. But that's gonna be it, man. I'll catch y'all throughout the week. I'll be back live on Wednesday with Pat's Planet. Appreciate it. And y'all make sure y'all stay up to date with latest news from Kansas Pats Talk on my social medias, man. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.